This is Chop Suey.
Chop or chop?
Chop.
Chop. Okay.
This is actually the first video I ever saw of them. I didn't even hear a song. I saw the video first on MTV. And I just remember going, what? Like I was just dumbfounded by, this is so different. Like way different. There's a reason why.
Back when MTV actually.
Chop Suey by System of a Down.
Oh, yeah.
He's heard of System of a Down. He just hasn't listened to them.
Yeah.
So
I probably heard them at some point.
Yeah, you most likely have. They're unusual. It's like if you mix punk and Armenian culture, and I don't know. I mean, I think they're half Armenian. I'm not sure. Yeah.
So just half the Armenian culture with punk.
No, I'm pretty sure they're full Armenian. I'm just saying, like, their music isn't really like full influence from that. It's like rock and metal and punk and a bunch of other stuff mixed in, but it's really unique. I remember the first time I saw them was this music video, and I went, what? This is different. I like it. Yeah. So that's pretty much where I was at. So we're going to listen to System of a Down, Chop Suey. Chop Suey. Chop Suey.
Self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die.
Okay. First thought, Serj Tankian is actually classically trained.
Okay.
Like he can definitely do like operatic type stuff and things like that. It's just he was like, hey, let's try something totally, completely, and utterly different. And I'll mix a little flavor like that in, but insanity is what we're going for.
If you played the verse and like stopped and then said, okay, now we're going to listen to a different band and played the hook, they'd be like, oh, okay, this is completely different. But like, now that's the same song. What the f?
Yeah, that's their whole thing is literally like, how did they make those two work? That doesn't make sense. Because a lot of the times it was like, oh, man, this band's kind of crazy. And if they'd have kept that energy throughout the whole song, it'd have been like, nah, it's just like blah, blah, blah. I'm bored. You know, I'm bored. But they went into that smooth hook, and you're like, that made me feel weird. Because you're like, almost like, oh, it's kind of ethereal, and oh, it's kind of, you know, emotional. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, insanity again. Oh, okay. And then, oh, beautiful hook again. I'm very confused at this point. No, that's the way it always was. Like, a lot of their music was just like, it was really just kind of disconcerting because it was like, it feels like you're listening to someone who spliced together a bunch of stuff. Yeah. And then it's like, no, that's how they meant to. Because look, they do this little drum fill and that just fills perfectly into it. And you're like, oh my God. Like, so how does this work? It shouldn't work. It does. It just does. There's only been like a couple songs they've put out where I'm like, okay, that's too far gone. They weren't hooks. They were just like B-sides, stuff like that, you know, that was on albums. But for the most part, most of them are like that, where they're just like, I think there's the Soldier Side, and BYOB is pretty crazy. Like its verses, like it's pretty out there. But you know, listening to the hook of it, I honestly had that as my ringtone for like 5 years, was just the hook of that song, BYOB. And dude, yeah, that was, and then what was funny is I had the other part of the song as my alarm. like that was my alarm. But then it would go, everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Yeah. But yeah, Chop Suey is pretty crazy. Let's keep watching it. It gets crazier. They're good at harmonies. Like both of them are very good at harmonies.
Okay.
Wake up! Grab brush and put a little makeup. I just got to fade away. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? Here you go. Create another fable. You wanted to. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to. I just got to fade away the shake up. You wanted to. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? You wanted to. Well, I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. In my self-righteous suicide, I cry when angels deserve to die. Suicide. Why cry when angels deserve to die?
Okay, come on now. Honest opinion.
That's good.
You actually like it?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
I have changed him for the dark side.
Definitely not what I was expecting. But.
No, you're not, because you're like, when it first starts, you're like, I'm gonna have to deal with some stuff here, and probably in your mind you were thinking, okay, how can I look normal so Joel doesn't get offended that this is crap? And then you're watching after like 5 seconds, you're like, okay, this is weird, and then 10 seconds you're like, okay, that was pretty dope, and then 12 seconds you're like, okay, that was really dope, and then 15 you're like this.
I was saying in the beginning of it, the dude with that has like it's not really tribal tattoos.
It's faux. It was just for this video. It's faux.
Okay, because with that and then his eyeliner, yeah, it was like each time the rock part came up, it was like he's like freaking me out.
Yeah, he does look really crazy. And what's funny is he ended up having a second band after this that was his solo act or whatever, and it was actually really good. You could tell that him and Serge write these songs together because both of their uniqueness comes together to create SOAD. But when they're on their own, you can tell where some of the insanity really comes from. Because that and the punk aspect of it comes from definitely, the guitar player. But yeah, he does look really freaky on a lot of these things. But it's just because he's so animated. He's like playing guitar and is still able to do all that. I'm like, man, dude, that would be too much work for my mind. So you liked it though. Yeah. It was different. Yeah. Okay, cool. Then I've succeeded. What about the video itself is actually pretty trippy. And that was, I can't remember when it came out. It had to have been like 2002 or something, or 1, or I don't remember now.
I was just looking at some of the camera angles because
they're trippy.
With Nelly and all of the modeling and stuff, like she's trying to show me just different angles. And there was one part where they're on stage and I'm like, where did the camera go? Because it was like up here and it shot like under him and then it came back up. And I'm like, how did they do that?
Well, you saw he was on that glass platform, right?
Oh, I didn't realize that was okay.
Yeah, so he was on a little glass platform. They're moving the camera around. It probably has a control arm. Mm-hmm. and the camera is purposely keeping it out of view of the left side as it moves around. That's one way. Or they actually hand edited out frame by frame the control arm that was holding it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's on a glass platform. So you can see his feet through it, but you can see the frame of it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was a really cool video. And when it came out, it was something different. It was very unique. Because it was like, one, they were phasing through each other. And I was like, that's trippy. I like that. But yeah, so it was very unique when it came out. And they came out. It was very unique. So anyways, that is System of a Down, Chop Suey.
Chop Suey.
And I just made, I think he's going to end up checking out some more stuff of theirs because he was like, I didn't think I'd like that, but I do. Yeah, you do.
I did listen to Alter Bridge later on.
No, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alter Bridge is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't listened to their last album, but that's my fault. That's my fault.
You're a bad fan.
I'm a bad fan. You're a bad fan. Bad fan. Yeah, I am. I shouldn't have said that so strongly. I'm a bad fan.
But hey, if they're listening,
bad fan,
then they can tell you that you're a bad fan too, and maybe that just works out for us. Like, yes, Joe, you suck at being a fan.
Yeah. Well, my old guitar player actually is like has hung out with their guitar player, Mark Tremonti. You know, he did some video work and stuff for him. So, yeah, I told him whenever he said, "Oh yeah," because he didn't even tell me. He was like, "Yeah, I'm just chilling over here, you know, doing some stuff." I'm like, "Oh, where are you at?" "Well, I'm in Florida right now." And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool, man. What are you doing in Florida?" A lot of stuff, you know. I'm like, "Okay, cool." Then I find out from someone else, "Yeah, he's at Mark Tremonti's house right now." And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. I'm glad he could have that fun time. Have fun, dick." And then, like, he told me later, he was like, "Yeah, I was at his house." But I was currently at his house, so I couldn't exactly tell you I was at his house. Because Mark would have heard and been like, "Hey, you tell people you know where I live. Don't tell people you know where I live." Yeah. I get it. I don't want crazy stalker people trying to find out where I live. Go to apexenergydrink.com. apexenergydrink.com. Get your focus, stamina, and energy on.
Oh, yeah.
If you play video games, use it. It works well. If you do construction, use it. It works well. If you have to listen to someone for an elongated period of time and you don't exactly have much in common for the conversation, drink it. Use it as well.
Oh, okay. I'm going to get some.
I know I set you up for that. It still hurts. Okay. So that really made me sad. It really kind of made me sad